The Sopwith Triplane was a British single-seat fighter aircraft designed and manufactured by the Sopwith Aviation Company during the First World War. It has the distinction of being the first military triplane to see operational service. Aside from its obvious difference in wing configuration, the aircraft shared many similarities with the company's successful biplane fighter, the Sopwith Pup. The triplane was developed by the firm's experimental department as a private venture. The triplane rapidly proved to be capable of outstanding agility, and thus was quickly deemed to be a success by those squadrons that flew it. Praise for the type extended to those that flew against it. Imperial Germany extensively studied captured triplane examples and produced numerous tri-wing aircraft later in the war. The prototype triplane performed its maiden flight on May 28, 1916. In July of 1916, the triplane was sent to Dunkirk for evaluation with Naval Squadron A, 1st Naval Wing. Put into action within 15 minutes of its arrival to intercept enemy aircraft, it garnered high praise for its exceptional rate of climb and high maneuverability. While the prototype lacked any armament, follow-on aircraft were furnished with a single Vickers machine gun, which was mounted in front of the cockpit. In February of 1917, the British War Office agreed to exchange its triplane orders for SPAD S-7 contracts. It had also been decided to withdraw the triplane from active service as increasing numbers of Sopwith Camel aircraft arrived in the latter half of 1917. The triplane's combat career was comparatively brief, as it proved difficult to repair. Fuel and oil tanks were inaccessible without substantial disassembly of the wings and fuselage. Even relatively minor repairs had to be made at rear echelon repair depots. Total production of the type amounted to only 147 aircraft. Surviving triplanes continued to serve as operational trainers and experimental aircraft until months after the end of the conflict in November of 1918. The aircraft at the MAP's Air Museum is a hand-built replica of a World War I Sopwith triplane with civilian registration N6291. The privately owned Sopwith Triplane replica was made from the original drawings by Bill Woodall of Bath, Ohio. This endeavor was an over 20-year journey, starting from scratch in 1967 and finishing in 1989. His first flight in the Sopwith triplane that he built was on October 14, 1993. The Sopwith triplane that was built and flown by Bill Woodall has been on display at the MAP's Air Museum since March 15, 2008. Mr. Woodall passed on July 28, 2020, at the age of 94. Ownership has passed to his children.